Here's Jacob Smith. His shot, he scores! Centering pass. Oh, what a sensational save. It's 2-on-1. Here's Chesson winding up for one-timer. Savino, he scores! Chong with a brilliant move. She scores! Shoots, he scores! Good evening and welcome to Mount Prospect Ice Arena here in the northern suburbs for the SHL Game of the Week, while the Stevenson Patriots come into town to take on the St. Viator Lions. Rudy Hodgson alongside Andrew Rubin, Luke Jordan down at ice level. Andrew, a very, very interesting matchup tonight. Viator came off to a hot start, and then they struggled as of late, and then Stevenson in a bit of a transition period. They're struggling a little bit this year.
Yeah, St. Viator started out real quick in the league, 7 wins in a row to begin their SHL season. Many people have them ranked in the top 3 to say at that point in time. Since then, they've sputtered a little bit, but they definitely still have the respect of everybody in the league, especially they had a win against Glenbrook North, who just took down Loyola recently. Stevenson, off to a little bit of a slower start this year, but they have a lot of fresh faces on that team after they won the state championship in 2022 and went to the Final Four in 2020. A lot of new faces getting used to playing each other. They feel like they can be real dangerous in the future.
A very young team, the Stevenson Patriots. Let's hear from their head coach, Dan Wood, as we throw it down at ice level with Luke Jordan. Take it away, Luke.
Alrighty, guys. I'm here with head coach Dan Wood. You're taking over for your brother Tom. Your dad Jim was prior to that. Do you feel like you're filling big shoes at all?
Well, it's really funny. I mean, I've been around them for so long, even before, because I played for them. So for the last 20 years, I've been around it. My brother would be teaching me different systems from when I was a freshman year. So we go to practice them and be talking about it. So oddly enough, I've just been around it for so long. It just feels like I'm continuing the legacy.
You are returning only 3 players from last year's team that was ranked number 2 in state at the end of the regular season. What do you want to see from these players that are new to the speed of SHL varsity play?
That's the biggest thing. It's a massive jump up in speed. Every single team that we play has got speed, has got talent. So that's probably the first part of it here. So we're looking at making the first of the right reads. There may be times where the puck doesn't bounce on the right way, but if they're making the right reads, all that stuff's going to pay dividends in the end. So we're trying to develop the players throughout the season, not just trying to, survive, really. We're trying to develop and grow the program back to where it was. We're playing the team here. It's going to be a great test for us. They're probably one of the fastest teams out there with one of the hardest forechecks. So if we can break their forecheck, it would lead to success for us.
All right, well, good luck, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Luke. Andrew, we look at this team, the Stevenson Patriots, historically very successful in a bit of a rebuild, for lack of better terms, still very well respected. Dan Wood, tough test here against St. Viator.
Not only is it a tough test, recently these teams have started kind of a rivalry with each other. We saw it last year. We had multiple games broadcasted. They call it the STV rivalry, as that is the abbreviation for both of these schools. You can kind of feel the energy in this building right now. Got people home for Thanksgiving break. This is a highly anticipated matchup that everybody's wanting to get to see. It's going to be a great test, as you mentioned, for the Stevenson Patriots.
Well, with that being said, the STV rivalry coming right up here on the SHL Network. Of course, you're watching the SHL Game of the Week. When we come back, puck drop between these two teams. We'll be right back. Puck drop, seconds away. Stevenson wearing those white uniforms with green and gold trim. And, of course, it's Viator with the brand new dark blue and white. The only red on their uniforms is the Lion. With that being said, we're underway here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena for the SHL Game of the Week. Stevenson wins the draw. Coming out with a lot of speed are the Patriots. They have to get it in deep. Quickly met by O'Neill, who takes a spin around the net, has to play it off the boards, but it's collected at the point. Stevenson fans on the shot. And now, with a little bit of space, is Wojdelko, who spins and shoots, and that one is denied. The first test is passed by Brock Harrer.
Yeah, you mentioned Brock Harrer, our starting goaltender for St. Viator. He's got great stats on the year.
A breakaway and another great save by Harrer. Say his name too many times, and he starts to play on his head, and so far, 2 great saves for the young netminder.
Yeah, welcome to the game for Brock Harrer from the Stevenson Patriots, but as you mentioned, up to the task early.
Another rush here. It's the captain, Brown, who plays it behind the net for Cusselet. And now having to clear are the Lions. Linesman says we'll have to keep on going. No icing.
Yeah, not really sure why icing was waved off there, Rudy.
Yurkov on the rush. Interesting day for him on the way here, but he's okay and he's playing. Now it's Gupta cutting to the forehand, turns, shoots, and that one is blocked by Hogan.
Huge shot block there by Hogan. Good opportunity already for the Stevenson Patriots, who've come out in this one. First minute and a half flying.
Collision here in the near corner. Puck battle. Gupta right now getting the better of the Lions. Yurkov there in support. For Viator, it's Rice hoping to collect. No whistle yet. Officials letting the boys play early. Eventually, it's the Lions that get the better of the Patriots, and now Munau rushes, has to try to get it deep, wins the puck battle. But too many Patriots behind the net. They're able to get it out only momentarily. It's turned over. Loftus now has to play to the point. Stevenson able to get it out. First couple of touches for this second unit of the St. Viator Lions. Stevenson able to get a change. A lot of tired legs. We get our first real whistle of the game. A lot of great flow here in the opening minutes.
Yeah, especially for Stevenson. Really haven't seen any offensive zone time sustained yet for St. Viator's. They still get to things loosened up for this game, but as we mentioned, already a few good chances for Stevenson. Brock Harris made a couple saves and a big shot block already, as you mentioned, from Hogan for St. Viator.
Lions win the draw. Voris rushes with a little bit of speed. Has the puck on his backhand, quickly met by Ponticelli. A lot of physical play there behind the net. And now it's Stevenson with a bit of a break. It's Noster trying to get the shot off. Didn't have enough speed.
Yeah, it looked like Noster got hooked there by Kuffel a little bit. Referees elect to have things play on. Noster might have had a breakaway if it wasn't for that hook from Kuffel.
Bickers now carrying in the neutral zone. On the backhand, a lot of dipsy doodling. Nice move, but it's Kiffel getting the better of him. Bakocha with the stick. Now LeBoy collects behind the cage. Lions get it out, but Stevenson checking up, getting a change. Hoping to get a fresh unit out on the ice. Carlino now backhands it. Heavy hit there in center ice. Anders gets the worst of it. Bakocha with the huge hit.
Yeah, big hit there from Pacoca stepping up right into Anders, and Anders got rid of that puck just right before the red line, and that's going to cause icing, bringing the face-off all the way down into the Stevenson end.
Stratinsky to take the draw for the Lions. Wins it, plays it off to the point. It's Voris. Rims it around the boards. Collecting is number 29, Colton Newhouse. Viator still with possession in the Patriot zone. Backhanded pass to the slot. Stratinsky fires one, but it doesn't get on goal. Now at the point is Dahlin. Apologize, the far corner, Dahlin. For the Lions get it deep into Patriot territory.
Rudy, we saw that one-time shot blocked by Stevenson. Both these teams notoriously known to be very good in the shot blocking department.
Gigante has to play it around, but it's intercepted by the Lions. Forecheck playing a bit of a factor here early for the Lions, turning and shooting. Collected in the slot, backhanded try by Dahlin to no real danger. Another shot from the point, but a heavy hit. And now coming the other way is Brown. Has an option, passes, the shot, great save. It might have gone off the glove of the netminder Harrer.
Great pickup from you, Rudy. I think that definitely deflected off the glove of Brock Hare, shutting down that 2-on-1 chance for Stevenson.
Bickers has an option, passes it deep to Wojdelko. Trying to chip it deep into the zone, but it's lines the other way. Shooting one, and it seems to might have caught a piece of the glove of our starting netminder, Likovid. Not a whole lot of danger, but he's been active. Catches in his first save of the evening.
Yeah,
Backhand try. Another great save by the netminder. Sorry to cut you off, but action in front of the crease. I got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Great chance there for St. Viator. Loose puck in front of the net. But you mentioned Likovid, really not many shots going his way at the beginning. Few blocks already for Stevenson, as mentioned. But we're going to get a great look of it from right behind, right in front of the net. Likovid comes out to challenge, though, swallows up that shot, and no rebound allowed as well.
Likovid making his 9th appearance of the young season. A very solid number 2 action, as it's been Ali playing most of the games, but there's one thing about Coach Wood, he likes to split his netminders, so he'll see plenty more action as the season progresses, and plenty more action as the night progresses as well, as the puck was caught on top of the cage, so we'll get a whistle.
Yeah, Rudy, looked like the puck was at first stuck on the backside of the net. Stevenson player tried to pop it off the net and almost slam dunk it into the net in one motion. Puck ended up on top of the net with a few sticks waving at the referees, blew the whistle, and that's going to take the face-off outside of the zone.
Stevenson gets the better of that face-off. They'll try to play it deep. They do. Heavy forecheck from Frendon and Gupta. The Lions come away unscathed. It's on Munau now. Heavy touch. Smoller was there. And it'll be an icing the other way.
Almost a real good breakout for St. Viator there. Mineo just could not handle that cross-ice pass, looking to get things going to the neutral zone. St. Viator's going to have to end up icing that puck, bringing the face-off all the way to the left of Brock Hare here.
That's Nicholas Muneo, 3rd most points by a Lion this season. He's been great. Heavy opportunity in front of the net. Might have crept off the crossbar or glanced right through. Lions have to play it deep.
That's a set play, Rudy. Yurkov goes right through the legs of the center, immediately taking that shot. He beat Brock Hare, but rings right off the iron. And things will remain scoreless here. Crafty play off of the faceoff, though, by Yurkov.
Coaches shoots one through traffic. Might have gone off of his teammate Loftus and into the corner. Now a centering feed goes through the crease, but nobody was there to cash in. Gupta has to play it deep, wide of the cage. Hare was there nonetheless, and taking a spill is Gupta, but extends the stick to deny them the breakout opportunity. Good heads-up play. Aaron pass gets intercepted by the stick of LeBoy. Muneo has to play it deep as that unit very tired. The last of them get a change. Now rushing with a little bit of speed is Wojdelko. Gets the better of everyone. Has it on the backhand. Centering chance. And we get a whistle. That was dislodged.
What a rush by Wojdelko there, but a tremendous stick from 50 in blue, Pacocha. You'll see it right here. He ties up that Stevenson defender. Just as he tries to one-time that puck, there you see it, the stick from 50 in blue. Great view from the camera right behind the net there, as we'll also see to get the whistle do the net coming off. But that's possibly a goal-saving play.
The question stands, because the net was dislodged, had the puck gone into the back of the net, would it have counted?
Most likely no, because it looked like the net came off before the puck got to those players, but either way, still big-time play that you love to see.
The boy spins, rebound, and it's high sticked in, but it's below the crossbar. St. Viator opens the scoring. It's Sibatroff, and the Lions make it 1-0.
Yeah, Sibatroff batting this puck out of midair. Looked like it deflected off of Likovid up in the air, and as you mentioned, it's real close to whether that puck was above the crossbar. We're going to have a great look at it here. To my vantage point, that looks like it's below the crossbar, and that's a great call by these officials. Another great replay. Yeah, that's 100% below the crossbar. Great job by Jimmy giving us these replays here to see it. That's going to be the icebreaker in this one and give St. Viator a 1-0 lead.
4th of the season for Sibatroff, and it was a beauty. Channeling his inner Nico Horner. gets enough wood on it, and that opens the scoring here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Sibatroff not done yet, collects in the near wing, surveying, passing. LeBoy shoots one through traffic, but it gets denied. Hogan will collect at the far point. Wide open in front, backhanded try. Might have gone off the glove of the netminder Likovid. And Stevenson able to clear.
We heard Dan Wood talk about the speed and pressure St. Viator plays with. We're really seeing that now.
Voris cutting in, shot. That one denied, still loose behind the cage. Voris takes a spin, takes a look, tries to get it through. That time nearly collected again by the goal scorer Sibatroff, but the Patriots get it deep, but not before a huge hit takes down Noster.
Yeah, possibly could have been a boarding call there, but referees look to keep the whistles in their pocket as they have so far today, and we're not going to get any power plays yet.
9:18 left in the opening period. It's the Lions who were able to get us started, but Stevenson looking for the equalizer. Plenty of game left to be played here on the SHL Network. Newhouse has to pass it to Dahlin. He cuts to the forehand, passes it. A shot rings right off the crossbar. Tense moments for the Patriots.
Great passing play there from the Lions, though. Looked like all 4 guys touched the puck on that 4-way passing play going up the ice, leading to that chance.
Lions not done yet. Newhouse gets a shot on goal. That time whisked away by Likovid. Now the Patriots come the other way. Able to get it deep, but played by Harrer. That was Hempful. As we get an icing, we'll try again 200 feet to our right.
We're going to get a replay here of this chance of that one-timer. Might have gone off the crossbar, might have gotten a piece of Likovid, and then we get this other follow-up chance right after. It goes off the left pad of Likovid, who we mentioned did not see very much action begin this game, but has been very action-packed in the last 3-4 minutes.
Anton Likovid sporting an .877 save percentage, but with the amount of shots he sees on average, that is a very respectable number. As the Lions still applying a whole lot of pressure. Stevenson able to get it out. It was the captain, Yurkov. But now the Lions coming the other way, and the puck squeaks in. A sharp angle shot banks off of the netminder Likovid. And just like that, it's 2-0.
Yeah, Rudy, looked like it was a great rush by Robert Hoffman. We saw him make that move around the defender just inside the blue line. As he's driving the net, his initial shot is stopped by Likovid, but you'll see it, that follow-up right there. Looks like just gets his puck over the pad. Likovid's using to seal that post. He goes into that RVH, but that glove is not tight against that pad, and Hoffman uses that to his advantage and just, as you mentioned, sneaks the puck right through Likovid to give St. Viator a 2-0 lead.
A shot goes wide as it's a 2-0 lead early here for the Lions. That time getting the goal was Robert Hoffman, the team leader in goals and points. He gets his 11th of the campaign. Absolutely fabulous player.
Yeah, it's going to be his 18th point, his 17th game, averaging over a point per game in the SHL is absolutely no joke statistics-wise. Pretty widely regarded as the best league in the state of Illinois. And we heard Coach Dan Wood talk about before the game, there are no nights off in the SHL.
Lions win the draw. They'll try to get it out. Muneo gets just a bit as Loftus has to check up due to the offsides. That gives Stevenson a little bit of space to work with. It's Brown carrying, dishing it to Smoller. Shoots one, and that one into the big trapper of Harrer.
Good save from Hare there, and as we mentioned before, no rebound allowed, as it looked like Brown was right in front of Hare. You'll see it right there, driving the net, but no rebound there. Given up by Hare, eliminating any sort of second chance Stevenson's looking for.
The 12th appearance for Harrer this season. Made well over 350 saves. Had a very strong 41 save performance against the Trevians. Gave them a chance to win, but it was the Trevians that got the better of the Lions. A little look A shot from the point, denied. That time it was Gigante who was trying to get it through bodies. Sigatroth was there, but called icing nonetheless.
Yeah, and Rudy, we see that shot blocking ability of both these teams showing up again. That time, Pepe Leboy was the one who blocked that point shot and tried to get things started for St. Viator in the rush going off the boards, but as mentioned, just rolled a little bit too far for icing, bringing things back to the St. Viator end.
7:10 left in the first period. Plenty of action here in Mount Prospect. Long pass goes the distance. Collecting, centering feed almost finds LeBoy. Just a little too hot for him to collect. Voris at the point, has space, shoots one. That one goes off of a skate and over the cage. Sibatroth plays it to the point. It's Hogan. Back to Sibatroth. Centering chance, deflected in front by Voris. Two of them on the ice. Don't adjust your eyes.
Real crafty stick work there from Voris in front of the net as well, trying to redirect that puck. Just missed the far post.
Hogan shoots one through traffic, well wide. Now Voris has to play it off to the point.
Rudy, I think Likovid kicked the net off, but nobody has realized.
Right you are, as the left mooring loose, he's going to leave it. Might seem like he's adjusting it. At the other side of the ice, it's Hogan who collects, takes a spin, takes a bit of a hit, but is able to get it out. Will go deep. Referee says no icing. We'll continue the action here, Mount Prospect. Turnover, right inside. Centering feed goes wide. Newhouse was there.
I think the net's come off again. Referees don't realize it.
Net is well off. He finally does. We get a whistle, and Andrew, that's why we have you here to my right. Notice these things, but referees eventually got it right.
I can tell you, Rudy, from playing at this rink, previous years, the nets come off very easily. I'm not sure if the pegs are just duller than normal or what goes on here if the ice is not as soft around the nets. But whenever we would play here against St. Viator, in my experience, both our goalie and the St. Viator goalie would kick off the net more times than normal.
A little bit of an advantage for the netminders if you don't think that they're doing it on purpose. Unfortunately, you don't know the position. Sometimes you need to have a little bit of an edge. Shot from the point doesn't make its way through. Patriots able to get a breakout cooking. Eventually carrying out of the zone momentarily was Anders, but it's the Lions dumping it deep into their territory once again.
Really starting to see the St. Viator forecheck take over this game.
Long pass. Seemed like it was intended for Carlino. Hempel was there as well. A shot into the trapper, that time from Kuffel. But Likovid will squeeze.
Real difficult for Stevenson right now to get any sort of breakout or passes going through the neutral zone. The pressure and the speed St. Viator is playing with right now just a little bit too hot to handle for Stevenson. Have to make a small adjustment for the Patriots if they're going to want to generate some more scoring chances like they were to start this game.
Patriots win the draw. Yurkov backhands it out of danger. Again, the forecheck of Gupta. He's been the spark plug for them on the forecheck. Hoffman, puck was bouncing, got enough to get it into Patriot territory. O'Neal collects on the turnover. Heavy action there. Again, it's the Lions getting the better of the Patriots. Pass to the point, it's Voris. Passes it to the wing. Lions kind of having their way in the Patriot zone. Another shot goes well above the net. Pinching in a little bit is Voris to try to get something going. Gupta now one-on-one, but a heavy back check. Gets the shot off. That time denied by Harrer. The rebound was available for Fredden, but couldn't get the shot going. Another chance for the Patriots to save the rebound, and a great glove save by Harrer. He denies the chance for the Patriots.
Great save sequence there from Harrer. First on that one-on-one opportunity, he comes out to challenge, and now we'll see that first and second save he made on this play right here. First with the left pad, and then snares that one with the glove, holds on for the whistle. Brock Harrer has been up to the task of everything so far in this game Stevenson's thrown at him.
Sporting a 909, that's exactly where you want to be if you're a young netminder, and that one comfortably into the bread basket.
Yeah, I'm sure Dan Wood probably wants to see more traffic in front of Brock Harrer there. Really routine save from the point, nobody in front of the net, right into the chest of Harrer. He'll hold on for another whistle.
Smoller plays it into the far corner. trying to chip it out of the zone and succeeding are the Lions. Muneo is there. Almost got just enough to create a little bit of danger. But Viator will slow things down in their own end and try to get a clean breakout going. It's Brown. Smoller has to play it back in. Everybody will have to check up offsides. Loftus receives the pass, trying to do the toe drag, met by a defenseman. But the puck eventually finds its way to the net.
Rudy, that whole play was started by a pass indirect off the boards. We've seen St. Viator do that already a bunch this game. Leads to this chance that we see right here as that puck just slides its way and just missing it from a step with St. Viator there. Likovid's going to hang on for a whistle there. But Rudy, keep an eye on how much St. Viator uses that indirect off the boards pass. Highly effective pass that's almost underused, you could say now in the game the way it's played.
Shots 8-6 in favor of the Lions. Shot total's very close, but it's the Lions with the advantage. Pass a little too long. It'll be called icing. Looked really close to center ice, but we won't argue with the linesman.
Those are the plays that drive coaches crazy when you're just 1-2 steps away from the red line and you send it in deep. Always just a backbreaker on the bench to you. Everybody gets that same feeling, almost deflating, having to go all the way back to your own end when you feel like you could be on the forecheck.
You got a good look at Coach Wood doing double duty this weekend. Pair of games. Last night it was him with the ACHA D2 Blue Demons, DePaul. And tonight it's a family affair, as the Wood family very well known within the Stevenson community. So far they trail. Lions win the draw, get the shot. It was Voris. Doesn't make its way through all the traffic and maze of bodies in front of the net. Stevenson desperately trying to get it out. They have 3 bodies there. More action, but the Lions come away with it. Another look to Voris, doesn't find him. The coacher has to pinch and try to get it into the corner. And now it's Ponticelli. Not a whole lot for the Patriots on the breakout. It seems like they can hardly even get it into the Lions zone.
Yeah, Rudy, that forecheck of St. Viator has almost completely taken over this game, but missing that opportunity there with St. Viator. That puck bounced over the stick of Voris, who's at the far blue line. He would have had a 2-on-1, possible 3-on-1. But taking an unfortunate bounce over his stick is going to result in an icing against the Lions.
Top unit out for the Patriots as they try to turn things around. Pinching is Bickers. Looks for the centering option. Goes between the wickets and into the near corner. Heavy collision takes down Anders, and it's the Lions hoping to break out.
Real strong play there from Speck in front of the net.
Chatinsky steals it. Centering chance, that time denied. Off of the tip by Likovid.
Not sure if Likovid got a piece of that and as well hitting off the post.
Chatinsky there. Another centering chance. Goes right through the crease. No shot off. Kuffel collects, shoots one. Goes off of a skate. And now it's Wojdelko for the Patriots, wearing the A on his chest. One of the more dangerous Patriots. But he turns it over. Kuffel whacks at it. Centering chance, trying to go top shelf was Dahlin. Another chance denied and played into the corner.
That chance for Dahlin was all created by Kuffel, forcing the turnover and finding him on the far side.
It's Hoffman using his size to get the puck deep once again for the Lions. Voris at the point, cuts in, shoots it, but it was denied.
We see that shot blocking ability there again, Rudy. Real tough for any sort of point shot to get through for St. Viator.
Gupta passes to Brown. Brown wasn't able to collect the pass, but he's there. Centering chance, finds Gupta, and he scores! Rishi Gupta cuts the lead in half, and Stevenson checks into the game. It's 2-1.
What a find from James Brown as he finds Gupta all alone in front of the net. Almost was a backhand blind pass right on the tape of Gupta, and he makes no mistake. Wires that one right into the top part of the net, able to beat Brock Hare, who had no chance on that one. and the St. Viator lead has been cut in half with 1:19 to go here in the first period.
Came into the game tied for 4th most points on the Patriot roster. A huge goal to give themselves a fighting chance as we approach the final minute of the first period. It's Hoffman, though, letting his presence be felt, wins the battle, but there's another one ensuing behind the cage.
Rudy, you mentioned that is such a big goal for Stevenson with just about a minute to go for the pace and the setting of this game.
Now it's Brown, intercepts the pass, rushing with speed, has an option. Yurkov opts for the shot, but that one played into the corner by Harrer. As we are officially at the final minute of the first, and the Lions a bit on their heels here as it's the Patriots applying pressure.
Yeah, you mentioned it's his first unit for Stevenson as well.
Stelko looks for the centering chance. The wraparound opportunity doesn't go in. Muneo is there. Smoller sees the puck go between his legs. Now it's Muneo. Cuts to the forehand. Shoots one, save. Rebound is still loose.
No stick for Likovid.
Gets the stick of the defenseman, but it's Kufel who shoots one through traffic. That one goes off of a body. 4 seconds left in the first. Puck goes behind the net, and that'll do it. What action here in Mount Prospect.
Huge block there from Woj Delco, who also could have gotten a penalty as he tried to pick up the stick of Likovid, and you can only be carrying one stick. I think he got away with one as the referees did not notice it. But that's going to bring us to the end of the first period. St. Viator leading 2-1.
Through the opening 20, it's 2-1. When we come back, the second period of action, a lot left to be played here on the SHL Game of the Week. Stick around. Plenty of action coming right up. Welcome back to Mount Prospect Ice Arena again. Rudy Hodgson alongside Andrew Rubin to my right after the opening period. Stevenson didn't really get anything going in the first couple of minutes, actually gave up 2, but they responded really well in the last 5 minutes of the first.
Yeah, huge close to the period there for Stevenson. They get the goal from Gupta, had great pressure as well on the remainder of that shift with a minute to go. Really kind of changed the wind of this game. They definitely feel like they have a better chance now going forward in this one. We don't see that same line starting the period from Stevenson that ended the last one, but we'll see if they can pick up the momentum that they started to end the first period.
The Lions win the draw. We're back underway here at Mount Prospect. Second period of action coming right at you. SHL Game of the Week, no better place to be. Puck battle. Rice wins it and is able to get it barely over the Patriot zone.
Big hit thrown by Gupta as well.
Muneo spins, plays it deep. That'll be icing, and the officials not playing around with that one. Right by the book.
You see St. Viator head coach Tim Benz. We talked about it right before, those icings right before the red line will drive a coach crazy. He was telling his player there, just gain the red line, just gain the red line. It's 1 or 2 more steps is all it takes, and it's such a big difference for the game.
Those St. Viator Lions, 4th in the SHL, sporting that 5-3 record at home. On the road, they're 4-4 after that hot start. These are the kind of games that you want to win. You want to assert yourself on home ice.
Not only on home ice against a rival, and Stevenson as well. These are the games that they need to win if they want to be in the upper echelon of the standings, trying to host a series in the first round of the playoffs of the SHL playoffs.
The Lions win the draw. Trying to backhand it out was the assistant captain, Kuffel. Ponticelli dishes it. Centering chance goes through all the bodies, but Bickers collects at the point. Shot goes off of a Lions skate and into that near corner. Another look for Stevenson, and they're not done applying pressure. Now it's O'Shern winning the battle, was looking to try to get a shot off. Ends up having to search and survey for an option, plays it deep. Another chance, sharp angle shot. It's collected by the netminder Harrer, but you have to like the intention there from the Patriots.
Rudy, we saw something similar like this as well to start the game. Stevenson, came out flying. They seemed to take that momentum also at the end of the first period, brought it to this second period, and had the better of the play so far through the first minute.
Stevenson 1-7 on the road, but for a team struggling on the road this season, they have been able to respond really well after digging themselves into quite the hole.
So we're going to get another icing, but we see the snow buildup right now, Rudy, at the start of the second period is pretty significant, I would say. We can definitely see it in front of both benches for sure. The ice conditions do not seem to be great if you want to be making skilled, high-paced plays right now. It's going to be more about that chip and go, try to win battles, forecheck style of play. That's going to have to get it done in the second period.
On the ice, the second unit for the Lions. Centering chance, Brown just over the crossbar. The rebound right into the pads. But Brown
looked like it was a great pass from Wojdelko to Brown. We'll see it right here. Rips that one-timer, just misses the net there. And a follow-up chance is saved by Brock Hare. But this was the line that got it done, Rudy, at the end of the first period for Stevenson. And we see them picking up right where they left off, creating more chances.
Wojdelko with the most points and goals by a Patriot this season. Not able to get anything cooking on the offensive face-off. Dahlin now has to leave it for Stratinsky, who backhands it behind the cage for Newhouse, but a little too hard, and it's Stevenson hoping to get it out of their own zone. Backhanded pass turned over. Another try. That one gloved down by the netminder Likovic.
Rudy, that's the first chance we've seen St. Viator be able to get on the forecheck. They immediately force a turnover and get a chance. It was that forecheck that really turned the pace of this game to tip it in St. Viator's favor in the first period.
One thing you saw in the replay was the swipe from the defenseman Castellet. Not exactly what you want to see if you're a netminder. Another chance denied by Likovic O'Neill, trying to get the rebound, but Nutley at the wing trying to get it deep. Brown, backhanded try, is able to carry it into enemy territory, trying to rush. Nice move. Creating some space on that rush was Brown.
Great back pressure, though, from O'Neill to help out his defenseman and clear that puck on that move from Brown.
Pacocha shoots one well wide. Nutley now. Wojdelko gives it away. Nutley backhanded try, denied by the netminder, still loose. Official finally blows the whistle, but it's the Patriots taking exception to the little extracurricular after the whistle.
Nutley, after forcing that turnover, elects to take it right to the net. I think he might have had O'Neill coming right down the middle of the ice between the hash marks. If we can get a replay of it, you'll see him right there was O'Neill, right between the hash marks, ready for that pass. But Nutley elects to shoot and try to drive through the net. But Likovic is able to hold his ground and force a whistle.
It certainly looked loose, so you can't really blame him for taking a swipe, but if you're a Patriot, you do have to defend your netminder, and that time they do. Speck gets a touch on it, no real danger behind that shot. Puck battle at the corner. Rice comes away with it, tries to find Muneo. Has to settle for a pass to the point. Speck in the deep slot, shoots one, that one well wide. Muneo.
Again, we see St. Viator struggling to get shots through from the point on net because of the shot blocking ability of Stevenson.
Loftus at the wing, Muneo collects. Another shot from the point, gets through, that one denied. Still loose in front, and a great blocker save. With no stick in his hand, it's Likovic extending the right arm and getting a piece.
Yeah, it looks like the whistle comes because the net did come off. We're going to get a great look of it right here. That shot finds its way through. Two St. Viator bodies there. It looked like game with his blocker was Likovid with, as you mentioned, no stick in his hand. A great save from the Stevenson netminder to keep his team within one.
It's on Likovid, giving his team a fighting chance, but they're not done yet. Sibatroff, top shelf goal! Connor Sibatroff makes it a double, and the lead is back up to 2. It's 3-1 Lions.
What a shot from Sibatroff. Absolutely lasers this puck into the upper left-hand corner. This puck finds him right off the faceoff, so he gets a great pass, and he makes no mistake with it. Likovid might have been screened by Costable as well, but you see that puck was labeled for the top left corner, and that's going to give St. Viator a 3-1 lead in this one.
5 goals on the campaign for Sibatroff, 2 of them coming tonight. He's on hat-trick watch. Long pass. Finds him. Takes a spin. Takes a hit. And it's the Patriots looking to respond again. LeBoy, nice move. LeBoy the third. Stevenson. Sibatroff takes a spill. And now it's the Patriots the other way. Fredden has to play it deep. A little bit of a tie-up. Winning the puck battle is number 77, Matthew Voris, the senior, one half of the brother duo.
Big hit from Yurkov there.
The Lions. It's the other Voris. Another penalty. Is the puck still loose? No. Referee will blow the whistle, and we'll get our first penalty of the game.
Yeah, looks like it's going to go against Stevenson for a hook. It looks like it's going to be Constable. He goes palms up, but we saw his stick was lodged in the body of Voris. He let it go, trying to signify that he was not doing anything, but either way, the referee is going to see that stick being lodged in Voris as he was rushing there, and he's going to give St. Viator a power play, our first power play of the game.
Special teams at a premium tonight, as we will get to see the Lion power play for the first time this evening. Couldn't have come at a better time. They have a chance to make it 3 and 4 on the score sheet. LeBoy wins the draw. Puck eventually finds its way to the point. Loftus dishes it to Stratinsky. Back to Loftus. Played at the wing. A shot from distance, that time denied. No traffic, no real danger. It was Likovid seeing it all the way through.
Yeah, I don't think that's the shot St. Viator's trying to draw up on this power play. As you mentioned, not a real great screen or any traffic in front. And it really was 3 Stevenson bodies there for any sort of rebound that could have happened.
Stevenson appeared to have won the draw, but the tie-up goes in favor of the Lions. Puck finds O'Neill. D-to-D pass into the deep slot. Shot that time was blocked by his own forward, LeBoy. Lion offense still not done. LeBoy surveying, passes it deep. Little cross-crease pass. It's the Patriots looking to get it out. O'Neill was able to get enough on it. Newhouse is there. Chips, and it's another strong forecheck from the Lions, keeping the puck in the Patriot zone. Another pass goes through, but it's Bickers getting a touch on it. Brown there as well, the captain. Can't
Great
get
stick
it out.
from Newhouse.
Stratinsky receives. Now in the deep slot again is Voris. Plenty of space to work with. Shoots one. Might have gone off a stick, and it goes wide. Lions collect again. Voris. A lot of space being given by the Patriots. Shoots one. And that one into the breadbasket of the netminder.
Great save there from Likovid. And he's going to hold on for the whistle as he needed, as his penalty killers were absolutely gassed. You see that puck finds its way through Likovid, fighting through traffic. But Stevenson had a couple chances to get that puck out of the zone. But we saw great sticks and forcing of turnovers by St. Viator to keep that puck in the zone.
Voris, a collapsing defense from the Patriots, finally asserting themselves a little bit more towards the point. But Voris, centering chance, was looking for Hoffman. Goes off with a stick, and Huntley has to collect at the far wing, and now in the near wing, it's Voris who passes it. Wide open is Voris, trying to go to the forehand, collects and gets the shot off, but it's denied by Likovid. Voris was looking for his brother, Matthew. Couldn't find him, eventually does. And Voris shoots one well on the ice. That time was tipped by Hoffman and out. And it'll be cleared by the Patriots, and because the penalty had expired, it'll be icing.
Yeah, I think they were looking for that guy coming out of the box, trying to spring him on a breakaway, but already moving across the ice. As there we see the chance for Voris. Unfortunately, that puck came to him on his backhand, had to try to pull it to his forehand. By that time, Likovid already moved all the way across his crease and was able to get there in time to shut down that opportunity.
Another tie-up in the far corner. Lions get a shot off, but it goes well over the cage. Noster was able to carry it out momentarily, but now rushing with speed and shooting. Another great save, that time by Likovid.
Real good work in the neutral zone from St. Viator to spring themselves on that chance.
Viator not done yet. Muneo was looking for Dahlin. Hogan finds the puck. Rice backhanded try, not a whole lot under it. Squeezing is Likovid.
Getting a little bit of a late hack there was Rice, but that puck was loose. We're going to get another look at this chance. Great glove save from Likovid, and get some help from Ponticelli to clear out any chance for that after that rebound.
Just over 10 minutes left in the middle period. The score 3-1 in favor of the Lions. Voris dishes it off to Speck. The shot sees its way to the netminder, but it's denied easily.
We're seeing both teams get a lot of shots off of offensive zone faceoffs. Both from the point, we saw a goal scored from St. Viator as well, right off of an offensive zone faceoff.
Speck at the point, surveying, passing to Voris, who spins and shoots that one wide. LeBoy almost cashed in on the turnover right by the hash marks. Now it's Gupta, the lone goal scorer for the Patriots, trying to get it deep into Lion territory, and they can barely get it over the red line, and it's the Lions applying heavy, heavy pressure on the Patriots.
Yeah, Brock Hare has not seen a shot in a long time.
Yurkov carries, shooting, gets blocked by Speck. Carrying are the Lions. Now with a little bit of speed is Voris. Loses the puck, but he's able to come back and regain possession only momentarily as Yurkov intercepted any chance. Now it's Bickers carrying. Checking, looking for Gupta. No one there able to collect. Sibatrov on a one-on-one. Gets spun, shoots one, that one to the right of Likovid. It's the Lions getting a change. Coming right back is Kufel. That time the shot is blocked. Yurkov there trying to make the extra move to get it out. Not enough behind that pass shot of sorts, that clearing attempt. Dahlin here in the near corner. Has it on the backhand. Denied. Backhanded pass from Yurkov finds Brown. Captain to captain passing. Brown shoots one. Seemed to have been deflected, and it goes out of play.
Rudy, very much like the first period, Stevenson came out in this period real hot with a lot of fire right away. But St. Viator again has taken over this game. Probably for the last 5-6 minutes, almost all of it has been played in the Stevenson end. Relentless pressure coming from the Lions.
Stevenson wins the draw. Smoller shoots from the point after receiving the pass. Dahlin was streaking, was looking for the breakaway opportunity, but the Lions weren't able to get it out of danger. Dahlin now finally receives the puck, makes a move. Dipsy Doodle nearly gets through, but it's stripped away by the Patriots. It's Brown now, slowing things down, surveying, passing, a shot. Not a whole lot of oomph behind it. Wodelko collects, but is met by the big frame of Pacocha. A lot of bodies. Wodelko getting the worst of it. Takes a forearm shiver to the face. A little bit of a cross check there, but Eventually Brown gets the puck for the Patriots, was looking for Cusselet in front of the cage. Puck didn't make its way through. Dahlin now.
The refs are really letting the boys play today. There was all sorts of action going on in that scrap.
Dahlin strips it away, comes in with a head of steam, gets the penalty, gets the shut off, but it'll be the Lions back on the power play, but maybe not for long after a punch was thrown after the whistle.
Yeah, we're really starting to see the physicality in this game pick up. And let's see what the officials are going to call here. As we get to see the save, another look at it again by Likovid. It looks like we're going to get a penalty from both teams, keeping things at full strength. So it's going to be coincidental minors.
A little bit of a lack of discipline there from Dahlin, who was able to draw the penalty, but took exception to the chop in the middle of his shot. As a result, throws a blow and really loses the power play for the Lions.
Cost this team the man advantage, and really a great opportunity to extend this from a 2-goal lead to a 3-goal lead. And you know what they say, 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey.
We just saw our sideline Luke Jordan on the camera chilling in the Stevenson penalty box. When we say ice level, we aren't joking, folks. Nutley plays it off the boards. Bickers for Stevenson there to try to get the puck out, but again, the forecheck ever so present for the Lions. Chernikov, haven't said his name much tonight, is able to get it in deep. Quick foot race behind the goal line. Lions rush out. It's Hoffman wearing the C. Gets the shot off. Played off behind the net by Likovid. Lions still not done. Played off to the point. Goes off of the boards. And intercepting the pass was Carlino. Hoffman again on the forecheck, using that big frame of his to win possession back. Hogan laces one, but a nice block by Carlino. Viator shoots one, goes through the crease. Nobody there to tap it in back door.
Looked like it just missed the stick of O'Neill on that hot pass from Nutley.
Nutley tries to find O'Neill that time. Has to go get it himself. 3 Patriots there trying to get it out of the zone. Fredden eventually wins possession back for the Patriots. Chernikov, stretch pass, clean breakout. A shot from behind the blue line. Little bit of danger, net dislodged. And now it's a turnover. Streaking in is Gupta. Shoots one, that time denied by Harrer.
First time we've had to call Hare's name in a while.
Harrer with the rare miscue after a shot that didn't look like it had a whole lot of danger. Results in a turnover, and Gupta gets the first real dangerous chance for the Patriots in the second. But here on the other end, it's the Lion forecheck not allowing the Patriots to get it out. They eventually do. A little bit of a spin shot from Noster. Doesn't get in the net or on net. Now another try and a goal! Yurkov cuts to the slot, turns and shoots, and it's 3-2 here in Mount Prospect.
Rudy, many goaltenders will tell you a turnaround shot is real difficult to be able to track. And Yurkov gets this one right in front of the net. He skates all the way around with that turnaround, beats Brock Hare to the blocker side. And is able to cut this lead to 1 for St. Viator. Exactly what Stevenson need out of their captain in order to lead them back. And a charge to look to be able to lead a comeback for this one.
Hate to step on your toes, I apologize. It seemed like he might have been screened on that shot, but he was caught going the other way. Nonetheless, a much-needed goal for the Patriots, and once again, the deficit is just 1 for Stevenson.
Every time it seems like St. Viator has a chance to pull away in this game, Stevenson just enough to keep themselves not only back in the game, but now give them a real chance to come back and win.
Sibatrov passes to Speck, who walks in. Puck goes off of a stick and out of play, but you like that response from the Lions.
Took the words out of my mouth, Rudy. The shift after a goal is always so important in a game, and a huge response shift that Tim Benz has to be happy for his Lions.
Both teams right on pace as far as goals scored this season. Stevenson averaging 2.4, Viator 3.6. Score 3-2. Law of averages. Brown, one hand on his stick, is able to get it deep into the Lions zone. Puck eventually squirts loose, where it's collected. A long pass will go on target, so it'll be Likovic having to squeeze.
Yeah, fortunate for the Patriots there that, as you mentioned, long pass is on target, negating the icing. That's going to end up with a face-off in the Stevenson end opposed to the Viator end.
4:42 left in the second period. Lots of action here in Mount Prospect, but as it stands, it's the Lions with the advantage and possession. O'Neal, blind pass finds Nutley at the wing. Just going through the legs was the pass intended for Hoffman. It's Brown the other way with a little bit of speed behind him, but the Lions stifling him on the rush. Costable finds Brown. Brown having to play it off the boards in an attempt to get it into Lion territory. He does. Costable meets the puck behind the net, was looking for the centering opportunity. Nobody there to cash in. Shot had a little bit of zip behind it, but well above the cage. Patriots still keeping it in the zone. Taking a hit is Brown. Officials again say let's keep going. Hoffman, puck behind him. Having to come in from the point was Pacocha, who gets it deep and gives the Lions an opportunity to change.
Huge hit there, delivered on the forecheck.
Fredden leaves it for Wadelko. Nice move to the backhand, just beyond his reach. Has to slow down, but he still has it. Behind the net. Was hoping somebody would be in front after he cut to his right. But the heavy pressure from the Lions, stifling the chance, centering chance. Catches the stick and now eventually squeezed by the netminder Harrer.
Looked like that centering pass from Wojdelko got denied by the stick of Brock Harrer, put that parallel to the ice, the big, large paddle. Puck remained loose, but then it came back to Harrer. You'll see it right here. He extends that stick to shut down that pass. And eventually that puck comes back to Brock Harrer, is able to hold on for a whistle. But a great sequence there from Wojdelko, really controlling the puck almost all by himself in the offensive zone.
Patriots get one that was tipped. Could have been a little bit of danger behind that one as Ponticelli was tied up, couldn't get the pass that was intended for him, so Dahlin carries it into Patriot territory. Patriots able to get it out of the zone, and now carrying and having to play it deep is number 12, Jonathan Oshern. Now it's the older Voris, Matthew Voris, who had it momentarily, and Newhouse couldn't get the pass that went over his stick. But Dahlin there to intercept and play it deep. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Patriots, but nearly cleaned up their own mess as Muneo is there and giving them a bit of a hard time in the near wing. Ponticelli, again, being tied up. Muneo as well, getting a chip, passes to Loftus. Now Muneo looking and passes it to the point, uses the boards as his friend, but Speck can't keep it in. So everybody will have to come on out with the delayed offsides.
Really seen the snow build up in front of the benches. Any puck going there, as we're going to have offsides. Good call by the linesman there. But anytime the puck's moving along the boards on the far side from our vantage point, you're going to see it slow down heavily. It's going to be real tough to make any sort of stick handle or passing play there. Also in front of the nets of both sides, you can see there is a significant amount of snow, I would say, Rudy. For these last 2 minutes of this period, it's going to have to be a real simple game from both teams.
If the puck is bouncing, you know why. 1:45 left in the second. Patriots almost able to carry it out, but another turnover in their own zone. Muneo behind the cage, centering chance, had Rice, who had all the time in the world, but the pass was to his backhand, so he couldn't cash in. Carrying it is Kuffel. Plays it. Long stretch pass finds Lofton. Loftus tries to change the angle. Beautiful move. Backhanded try. Goes above the crossbar, but a beautiful move.
Great fake the shot toe drag you mentioned. Just missing the far post with that backhand opportunity.
Yurkov with one hand on his stick was hoping to drive to the net. Officially in the final minute of the period. Hare leaves it for his defenseman. A little too eager to try to get it out. A shot deflected in front of the cage, but it's denied.
Yeah, that deflection, real tricky play. It looked like it came from under the net, trying to catch Brock Hare, who's sliding back to that post, see if he can almost bank it off of the Lion netminder. But it's going to lead to a face-off in the offensive zone for Stevenson with just under 48 seconds to go.
Stevenson had a strong end to the first period, hoping to replicate that with 39 seconds and ticking. A centering chance nearly finds its way through. And now it's LeBoy. Quickly met, huge hit there by Wadelko, who's able to get it out, and he passes it. Brown gets a chip, tries to get the shot off. Plays it behind the net. Pacocha there. Aaron pass almost goes in front of the crease, but it goes off the side of the net. It's the Lions a bit on their heels. Well offside is Sibatroff with 2.5. Surely that'll do it for the middle period.
Yeah, and Rudy Wojdelko, real impressive last few shifts here for him to end this period. He's been all over the ice. Delivering hits, handling the puck in the offensive zone, been on the back check, creating chances. He's been everywhere for this Patriots team.
The face-off a formality as the clock expires. After the first two periods, it's the Lions with the advantage, currently leading 3-2 over the Patriots.
We've seen great moments from both teams. St. Viator, I would say, is definitely at the better of the play for the most part, but Stevenson has had their chances in this game. Has the making to be a great third period and what can be another classic game here on the SHL Network.
A glaring statistic to look at, 23-12 is the advantage that the Lions have on the Patriots on shots on goal. But if you think about it, with the limited chances they've gotten, Stevenson making it really, really close of a game.
Yeah, and their netminder Lukovic has made plenty of great saves already in this game. Very easily, Stevenson can have a few more goals. It's really anybody's game as we head to the third period.
Surely plenty of action to come here on the SHL Game of the Week after this break. The third period of action between the St. Viator Lions and the visiting Stevenson Patriots. Stick around, third period action after these words from our sponsors. Welcome back to Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Rudy Hodgson alongside Andrew Rubin as the third period moments away. Another fabulous game here on the SHL Network, the SHL Game of the Week, and now you're starting to see why. 3-2 after the first two periods, but it's the Lions who asserted themselves offensively.
Not only offensively, especially on that offensive forecheck, the pressure that they've been putting on Stevenson throughout this game. It's been real hard for Stevenson to handle it. But as you mentioned, it's still only a 3-2 game heading into the third period. Feels like both teams most definitely have a chance to win this game in regulation, or there's also a pretty good chance we might need extra time in this one as well. I keep going back to what Dan Wood said before the game. There's no nights off in this league, Rudy. Anytime you show up to a game, it's going to be an absolute battle, an absolute war.
Hello? Nothing?
As you briefly heard the voice of Luke Jordan down at ice level. But regardless, when you look at Stevenson and you look at the team that they have, they know that they're in the middle of a rebuild, but they're still competing hard, and they're giving themselves a chance to compete in a game against a very strong Viator side.
Yeah, Rudy, we can go on and on about the players that they lost after last year. Davis Yeagers, Jate, Jones, Harlow. We could list it for on and on, that team that brought so much winning tradition to Stevenson throughout the last 2 years. You mentioned it's not, I wouldn't necessarily call it so much of a rebuilding year. It's just a lot of new faces that need to get used to playing with each other again. As this season goes on, I expect to see better and better play out of Stevenson as they get to know each other better. Most of these kids probably haven't even played together for, 1 or 2 months already to start this year.
Right. With all that being said, the whistle blown and the puck has been dropped. We are underway for the final period of regulation here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena, and the first touch will result in an icing, so we'll try again 200 feet to our left.
Not the start you're looking for if you're Stevenson right off the faceoff. Immediately icing that puck, bringing the faceoff into their own end.
Quickly, we want to take some time to thank our sponsors of the SHL Network. Without their continued support, none of this would be possible. So for all the logos you see on the screen, a massive thank you to them. Another action, the rebound, and they score! That goal was brought to you by Nutley. And the lead is back up to 2. It's 4-2 in favor of the Lions.
Rudy, this is the second goal St. Viator has scored right off of a faceoff. We see it again right here. The initial one-timer did not go in, but Nutley, right on the doorstep, gets this puck right off the pad and buries it into the net. The exact start St. Viator is looking for. Only 14 seconds to start this third period. They've extended their lead to a 2-goal lead.
That is twice that Likovic is beaten short side, and he might be beat again by Nutley. The breakaway, backhanded try, might have gone off the stick, still loose. The centering feed, a great save by Likovic, who responds well after conceding one.
What chaos. Nutley almost had 2 goals in 5 seconds there, Rudy.
The Lions applying heavy pressure, trying to pick up where they left off when they scored 2 in the opening stanza. Another shot with conviction well wide. And even though we had the ice cut, still a bouncing puck here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Puck to the point, it's Kuffel, shoots one, deflected. Nutley there to collect the rebound, opts not to shoot, slows things down.
And Rudy, I want to go back to that opening face-off. It was a set play for Nutley to come flying through and get that puck. Goes right on a breakaway immediately.
As we were alluding to, as Yurkov carries it out, tries to find Gupta. That's twice that Likovic is beat on the rebound short side off of the initial save as we get a stoppage. Those are the kind of things that they're back-breaking goals to give up, especially when you're only down by 1.
Yeah, it was the goal from Hoffman as well on that short side. Rebound here, we're going to get a look right off the faceoff. Nutley comes in with a full head of steam, just misses the net. He had Likovic beat. And then the follow-up opportunity as well, huge save from Likovic.
The face-off occurred at center ice. Huge battle ensuing in front of the penalty boxes. Another shot, that time denied by Likovic. Steered away into the far corner. Lions applying more pressure. Short side attempt goes off the side of the net. Ponticelli will carry it out with one hand on his stick. Is able to break out cleanly by himself. Had nobody available to assist. And now Heavy collision. Loftus could be a delayed penalty, and it will be. So the Patriots will have the man advantage once the Lions touch up. They will. The whistle will be blown, and it'll be a hold.
Looks like it's going to be a holding call on Loftus, as it looked like he grabbed Van Bickers in that race for that loose puck. He's going to get tagged with a 2-minute minor, and we're going to get our first look at the Stevenson power play. Stevenson had one of the best power plays in the state last year. We mentioned all the guys that they had on their team, big scoring threats. We'll see what they can do this year. Notoriously, though, Stevenson always looking to set up some sort of a backdoor one-timer.
The man that had the puck, Smoller, special team specialist, has third most assists on the team for the Patriots, but 5 of his 7 have come with the man advantage. So keep an eye on the youngster. Beautiful power move to Wadelko, and he scores! Wadelko, dipsy doodle, 5-hole goal. And Stevenson not done yet.
Rudy, what a rush from Wadelko. Went around a few St. Viator defenders, and as he pulls that puck to his forehand, slides it right between the legs of Brock Hare. And 22 seconds into that power play, they cash into the Patriots right there. Dipsy do, and then as he slides it, just goes between the legs of Brock Hare. We see the reaction of the Stevenson bench. That is a huge goal. As again, every time St. Viator opens up a 2-goal lead, Stevenson does just enough to come back and cut it back down to a 1-goal deficit.
Newhouse on a solo mission was hoping to bring the puck into the Stevenson zone. Did momentarily, but the Patriots, heavy collision. Castellet getting the worst of that hit.
Yeah, it looked like his head might have hit where the glass ends right by the bench. Ended up knocking down. We're going to have a stretch pass here. They just miss it.
Newhouse was streaking. Had a clean breakaway had he been able to pick up the pass, but it's an icing instead.
Newhouse was at the far blue line. Nobody else on the ice had even left the St. Viator zone, but that pass just out of his reach.
Do not let that Stevenson record fool you. This team has a lot of compete left in it as they look for the equalizer here in Mount Prospect. Another try looking for the deflection was Hemphill. Constable receives the pass from Carlino, plays it in the corner. Couldn't control the stick handle. Puck finds him again, but now Carlino into support. Constable had an option at the point, decided not to use it, loses his stick in the process, kicks it to Hemphill. Centering chance to Carlino. Yurkov gives it away. Now it's Voris, a one-on-one the other way. Voris, power move to the backhand. Soft shot collected by Likovic.
Rudy, I want to go back to when Constable had that puck, no stick. He kicked it to his teammate, looking then for a backdoor feed, but what a play to be able to make a great pass like that with your feet. Channeling his inner soccer star.
Just over 13 minutes left in regulation. 4-3 is your score in what has been a fabulous game of the week. You're starting to see why. Another cover from Likovic. Will try again to his left.
St. Viator went forward on that draw out of design. We saw it before. Try to push that puck between the players' legs to try to get a cheap chance. It's a little bit of confusion with Stevenson, who they want on the ice.
O'Neill loses the draw. That time to Wadelko. A little bit of miscommunication. O'Neill comes away with possession behind the net. Wadelko gets tripped up. Hand stays down. Rebound squirts loose. Another save. It's still loose in front of the crease. But the Stevenson Patriots avoid danger.
It was an all-out scramble, multiple whacks at it for the Lions, but as you mentioned, nothing came to fruition for St. Viator.
Hoffman, hoping something comes out of this rush, was looking to cut to the backhand, but was swiftly denied by Bickers. Gupta now has it, met by Voris. A little bit of a size difference there, so Voris gets the better of him. Now rushing is the assistant captain before dishing it off. Nutley Gives it back to Hoffman. Puck played by Rice. But again, it's Wodelko there to support. Chip pass beyond everybody's reach, will go down the length of the ice for an icing.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. They're just looking to ice that puck, get off the zone, get a change. After it was a relentless forecheck from St. Viator.
Again, as you see on your screen, a big thank you to our sponsors for their continued support all season long. We said it last time, none of this possible without them. As you're watching the SHL Game of the Week here on the SHL Network. Stevenson wins the draw, but a turnover finds Muneo. Muneo still there applying a bit of a pressure of his own. Has Rice there. Stevenson comfortable letting the puck sit at their feet before eventually being collected in front of the cage by Gigante. Takes a bit of a hit. Seemed a bit shaken up, but he continues play. Now it's Fredden. A little bit of a stick check. Results in the stick going off the crossbar. It's Viator with numbers. Good defensive play, but Muneo, puck squirted loose in front of the cage. He tried to cash in. Couldn't. Great opportunity there for the Lions.
Yeah, Muneo just fanning on that shot as that puck came to him right between the hash marks all alone.
Stevenson. Muneo there on the pass attempt. Rebound squirts loose. A great save made by the netminder Likovid.
Looked like he got his left arm or glove. Possible hook here. Looks like we're going to get no call. Not really sure how. There's no call on that play.
Officials letting the boys play as the puck is carried past center ice by Ponticelli. Shoots one well above the net, not a play.
Yeah, Rudy, I don't know what happened there at around center ice mark. You'll see a replay of it right here. Seems like a pretty clear hold or hook. Whatever you want to call, take your pick. Not really sure how that can go through with getting a no call.
Coach Wood was pointing to the play, hoping the official would see, and right now he's perched up on the bench. Not sure if he was waiting for an explanation or if he's doing his best Batman impression. He looks very comfortable on top of the boards.
Coach Wood, one of the more energetic, passionate coaches. Mentioned it's his first year taking over the program, but he was the assistant to his brother, Tom Wood. One of the well-respected coaches in the league, that's for sure.
Part of a very successful stretch for Stevenson over the last couple of years. As you mentioned, his first kick at the can as the head coach. Currently finds himself down one with just over 10 minutes left in regulation. Plenty of action left here in Mount Prospect. We're glad you're here with us watching. Newhouse had possession momentarily before it was stripped away by the Patriots. Wodelko, backhanded pass was intended for Brown, but promptly taking it away were the Lions. Newhouse turns, was hoping to get it deep, but Brown now carrying it past center ice. Very small, but very nifty. Coach Wood, before the season started, said he was one of the players to watch. And as his confidence is built, he's been a very, very integral part of this Patriot roster. Play continues. A shot, that time into the big trapper of Hare.
Seeing a little bit of better play now from Stevenson. They're getting a little bit more chances. We're going to replay that shot. An elementary save for Hare. Long, clear-sighted shot. Just elects to keep that one in his glove. But Stevenson really starting to find each other more in the neutral zone where St. Viator was applying so much pressure.
Speck plays it off the boards. Dumped out of their own zone by number 66, Jack Kuffel. Kick pass of sorts from Voris beyond everyone's reach, and now coming the other way are the Patriots. It's Yurkov shooting. Wide, Bickers at the wing, deflected by Kuffel. Seemed to might have gone off the glove of Hare. Viator the other way now.
Yeah, real dangerous redirection there from Kuffel.
Taking a nasty spill and slowly getting up. Backhanded chance. What a sensational save Anton Likovit take a bow.
Absolute robbery of Connor Sibitroff. Looks like we're going to get a delayed penalty on the play. This one's going to go against the Lions. What a sequence for Stevenson. Libikov with one of the most sensational saves you will ever see.
Patriots still have possession. Delayed penalty, as you mentioned. Lots of action. They'll eventually touch up. Can we please get another look at that save?
I know we're going to have a view it very shortly from our technical engineer, Jimmy the Wiz Olsen. You'll see it right here. Look of it. Huge push across. Absolutely sprawling. Rudy, that is one of the most sensational saves I've ever seen. Sibitroff's going to be seeing that one in his nightmares for days. That's a game-changing type save. And now that they're on the power play as well, a great opportunity right now for the Stevenson Patriots, Rudy.
He denies the hat trick right out of the hands of Sibitroff, and in the process, the Patriots will get the man advantage. But it's O'Neal who gets the better of them all. Has a little bit of space to work with. Backhanded try. Almost trickling in, but Likovit was there and got a touch. It's Brown now carrying it. Gets a chip. Slows things down. Holds it on the backhand. Takes a bit of a lap in the Lions zone. Spins. Passes it behind the cage. Wodelko couldn't control. Fortunately, it was Yurkov there. Pass off the boards. Finds Brown, and now it's Smoller at the point. Smoller dishing. It's Brown. Shooting! Waffle boarded by the netminder. Centering chance. Bicker shoots one. That one wide. But it's the Patriots smelling blood in the water as they look for the equalizer. That one another try. Whisked away by Harrer. Michigan attempt. Oh, Lord have mercy. He almost pulled it off. Centering feed. The shot. It goes in. They score. Special team specialist Smoller. We're level at Mount Prospect Ice Arena.
What a sequence. You mentioned the Michigan attempt by Yurkov. If you follow the SHL on social media, you know he's pulled it off before. But the puck finds its way to Smoller around that top of the circle dot area, and his shot just beats Brock Hare. And things are all square at forward. We get another look at it right here. All sorts of traffic in front of Hare. And Stevenson is able to capitalize. We see the reaction from their bench, and Dan Wood is all fired up. 2 for 2 on the power play. And remember that save from Likovit. As this game continues, this game is now tied. And what is basically a 2-goal swing, all because of that save.
They don't call it the game of the week for no reason. What chaos here in Mount Prospect. 4-4 is your score with just over 7 minutes left. An instant classic brewing here in the northern suburbs. It's Lions hoping to respond. Heavy forecheck. Ponticelli able to get just enough. Now it's Gupta who carries it out, but the back check of Rice stymies any opportunity for numbers. But Gupta getting the better. Could have been offside. It will be. Shot after the whistle. And naturally, Voris not a big fan of that.
Yeah, I think that shot, he was letting up, and the whistle did come a little bit late because the linesman initially waved off offsides. But that Stevenson player brought that puck back on his stick almost a little more, then causing the play to be offsides. Right call by the linesman. I agree with the no penalty call on the late shot as well.
These two teams will be very familiar with each other. They'll see each other just a couple days from now at Twin Rinks Ice Pavilion, but nobody thinking about that right now. Wodelko looking, shooting, and that one covered by the breadbasket of Hare.
And no rebound allowed as well by Hare with a Stevenson Patriot right on his doorstep. You see it right there on the replay. And Rudy, since that save by Likovit, it's really been all Stevenson. Grant, they have had the power play, but not much offense generated by St. Viator.
Brown, a little too eager to try to cut to the slot. Might have caught an edge, but Stevenson still with momentum and possession. Delayed offside. That will be the call, so we'll get things started once again outside the Patriot zone.
Rudy, you mentioned Brown might have lost an edge. I think he did. I think there's a possibility he might have been able to break away into the middle of the ice there and get a real good opportunity. Unfortunately for him, lost his footing a little bit.
Might have been a bit of a toe pick as he was trying to streak into the zone, or was streaking inside of the zone, better said. Another turnover in Patriot territory, but cleaning up the mess was Brown. You're starting to see Coach Wood shorten his bench, and surely it's the Lions doing that as well. Brown almost was able to steal it away. Now it's the Patriots with number. Vamelko, centering feed. Oh, and a great play by the netminder Hare, who extends the stick to deny the 2-on-1 backdoor play.
Not the first time we've seen Hare be active with his stick to shut down a chance.
O'Neal looking for Hoffman in front of the net. A little bit of miscommunication. Puck is still loose, and it's squeezed by Likovid. Little extracurriculars happening after the whistle.
I think Likovid had the same thought as you. As soon as there was any sort of miscommunication with that puck in front of him, put his glove on that puck, he'll take the whistle. With tense moments as we enter the end of the third period here.
5.5 minutes left in regulation. Again, the SHL game of the week. You're going to get another look at the save from Hare.
We've been talking about all game, though, Rudy. There's no nights off. This is a perfect example during the SHL game of the week, down to the wire, and what's really been a fantastic game.
Enfall plays it back, now has it at the far wing. Assisting is Yurkov, and 3-on-3 rush, but it's a back-checking Newhouse there. Stick to the corner. Shutinsky on the backhand plays it, but it's again collected by the Patriots, and this game about as back and forth as you can get here in the SHL. Newhouse carries. Has an option. Stratinsky, who was streaking on the other end, couldn't find him in time. A little bit extra there. The referee keeps his hand down as the stick of Matvey Chirnikov.
Big hit from Kuffel.
Speck backhands it, looking for Kuffel, finds him, but Kuffel met by Oshern. The Lions the other way, chipping it deep. Stratinsky will win the battle. The foot race. Couldn't hold possession, but getting a hand on it was Voris, but the Lions only having it momentarily in their offensive zone. Sibatrov, who was denied the golden opportunity, finds Voris, who takes a hit. That'll be a delayed penalty. Bickers will touch up, and it's the Lions who will have the man advantage with 4 minutes left.
Rudy, it's real tough to find a good penalty to take. I think this was a good penalty to take for the Stevenson Patriots. This would have been a golden opportunity for the Lions. As we see Brown head to the box. With 4:03 to go, definitely not a bad penalty to take at all, as St. Viator was going to walk in all alone with a chance with Likovid.
A little bit of miscommunication. Looks like Coach Wood won't be able to get the change off. So the original unit will have to come back out.
I think even the refs are confused because it was a penalty kill. They got way too many guys on the ice right now.
6. At this point, looks like the officials are just telling them, hey, get 2 guys off. Crunch time here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. 4:03 left on the clock. 4-4 your score. The Lions will have the man advantage. They win the penalty. They win the faceoff, I should say. Nutley shoots one through traffic, but it was blocked by a Patriot defenseman. Hooking the official call. Nutley collects, passes it across, shooting one, and that time denied by the glove of Likovid.
You mentioned that shot was blocked. It was blocked by Gigante. He's shaken up, but what a chance now.
Ponticelli takes the slash. Referees keep their arms down. A clear slash on the breakaway. Officials, a little bit of home ice advantage. Either way, we continue.
Coach Dan Wood not happy with the no call as well.
Hoffman, now it's Voris shooting one. Just wide of the cage. Danger here, as now it's the Lions smelling that blood in the water. Voris collects in the far corner, surveying, looking for options, has to play it off the boards. It's the assistant captain, Kuffel. Plays it off to the point just beyond the reach of number 21, Nutley. Voris will have to slow things down as the Lions get a change.
Really not working so much right now for the Lions power play in this first half. Second unit getting their opportunity now.
It's Loftus streaking in, met by a man in white. Stevenson able to clear. 30 seconds remain on the man advantage. The entire Stevenson bench is up on their feet, hoping something can go their way, but the Lions hoping to kill that momentum. It's Loftus who shoots one near side, but it goes off the side of the net. Stevenson, long pass, Bryce Constable. A little too hot was the pass. Wasn't able to get the puck. Beautiful move. LeBoy shoots one, rebound. Comes right back out, but it's a save from Likovid.
Both teams at full strength. That's a huge kill for the Patriots.
Yurkov finds Brown. He tries to check up, but it'll be offside. Certainly some momentum not in his favor, but either way, by the law of the land, that is an offside.
Yeah, it looked like the Stevenson player was almost pushed off sides, but nothing you can really do in that situation. As you mentioned, by the law, it is still offsides. You have to draw the whistle.
33-19 are the shots in favor of the Lions, but don't show the Patriots anything as they believe they can win. But it's Muneo now, 2-on-1 if they can hurry. He has Sibatroff, but a nice defensive play. Centering feed almost finds Sibatroff, 1:30 left in regulation.
Great defensive play from Gigante and back pressure by Noster to deflect that pass. It was all alone, I believe, Muneo in front of the net. Without deflecting that pass was Noster.
An errant leg knocks down Muneo. They wanted a call. They won't get it. Brown now carrying it past center ice, has to dump it deep, desperately needing a change were the Patriots, but Muneo with plenty of energy couldn't have possession in his favor. Puck played out to the neutral zone by the Patriots. Officially at the 1 minute mark of regulation. Played off by the boards, and now it's Yurkov with some space, finds Wadelko, who shoots one, almost goes short side. Was looking for the tally. Costable, a little miscommunication. Now coming the other way is Nutley, but a good back check denies them the numbers. 40 seconds left. Kufel slowing it down. You have to guess one more rush here for the Lions. Bursting in with speed is Kuffel. On the backhand, power move. It's still loose, but the net is dislodged, and we'll get a whistle.
What a rush from Kuffel, going completely end to end. Pulled that puck to his forehand. Looked like he had the net open. We're going to get a great look at it here. Just not able to put that puck into the lower right corner. Not sure if he lost possession, if the stick of Likovid maybe touched that puck, knocking it off the stick of Kuffel. But either way, no dice on that chance for the Lions, and 21 seconds to go. Face-off in the offensive zone for St. Viator. They've already scored twice off of offensive zone face-offs.
Can they make it a third? That time it's a diving attempt from Yurkov. A shot goes off of the glove of the netminder. Puck is still loose. Centering feed. Nobody home. Brown has to chip it. Finds Yurkov. Yurkov trying to control the puck. It's on edge. Good defensive play by Hogan. Puck is kept. 2 seconds becomes 1. That will do it. Here in regulation, we're going to overtime.
Free hockey here on the SHL Network, Rudy. Only seems like it's very fitting for this game to end in overtime, as we've been up and down nonstop. It's going to be 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime, and the teams will switch sides, so it will be the period of the long change as well. If there is no score after this 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime, it will go to a sudden death shootout.
3-on-3 hockey, probably the most electric stuff that you could ask for. As we get a second here to catch our breath. the story. After 2 early goals from the Lions, Stevenson was able to respond late in the first. Another goal from the Lions, and from that point it was back and forth action before back-to-back goals on the power play resulted in where we are now. It's 4-4 after 3 periods.
And Rudy, I don't want to forget to mention that save from Likovic.
Oh, yeah.
Really changed the trajectory of this game. And you mentioned it, Rudy, 3-on-3 overtime, probably one of the most electric things you can have in all of sports. Possession, so important in these situations. Any sort of time, possession is more important than anything else. Lots of teams are taught now, even if the opponents ice the puck, they want their goaltender to go and play the puck to negate the icing, because it's more worth it to have possession than an offensive zone faceoff.
The Lions, no stranger to overtime hockey. Just a couple of weeks ago, they were on the wrong side of it, losing 1-0. But today is a new day, and they look to try to finish off what they started, but in the way. A very, very honorable performance from the Stevenson Patriots.
I think there's lots of names to watch out for in overtime. Rudy, I think Woj Delco, we've talked about him. He's done a really good job possessing the puck with more space now in overtime. Look at him, but also look at the size and speed of St. Viator to be able to try to hold off Stevenson defenders and drive their way to the front of the net.
The officials check in with the netminders. They say they're ready to go. So with all that being said, here comes the face-off. Overtime underway here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. SHL Game of the Week. You're starting to see why. It's O'Neill. Has Muneo streaking. Finds him. Trying to get the shot off. Couldn't get the shot on target. Brown takes a spill. But Wadelko there to assist. Has Bickers, but decides to do it himself. He has a lane. He shoots it. Almost goes in, but a great save by Hare, who stands his ground.
You mentioned it, Rudy, a huge save from Hare. Wadelko was coming in on that right side, cutting in, but Hare able to get to the top of his crease, challenge that shot, take away as many angles as possible. As St. Viator's going to elect to change here, and Stevenson's going to keep the same 3 on the ice.
Fresh legs for the Lions. Nutley, Kufel, and of course, Robert Hoffman. Their leading goal scorer. They slow things down, as you see so often on 3-on-3 hockey. Possession vital with so much space. But Nutley bursts in with speed, trying to cut to the forehand. Hoffman shoots one, but it's denied by Nutley, who still has it. Control on the backhand, passes it to Kufel at the point. Trying to find Nutley off the boards. He does, has an option in front of the net. Centering feet to Hoffman. Great save by Likovic.
What a save from Likovic yet again. We get a whistle because the net comes off. We're going to have to show a replay of this one. Oh, maybe that puck went off the crossbar, Rudy. Have to see another look at it again.
Shoulder and crossbar, it seems.
Getting a piece of it possibly was Likovic, but a great opportunity from St. Viator. But either way, things still stay scoreless in this overtime period, and we play on.
Nutley shoots it. The rebound still loose in front. Likovic squeezes as the chaos ensues. And Hoffman taking a kick at the glove hand of Likovic. A little bit of frustration boiling over, I'm sure. Take a look.
Yet again, we see face-off opportunities for St. Viator in this one. That shot immediately off of the face-off for St. Viator. As again, they're going to make another change here. Get 3 fresh bodies on the ice.
Stevenson just looking for a lane. Simitroff, he has 2 tonight. Looking for his 3rd. Gloves it down. Kicks it on goal, but wouldn't have counted if had it squeaked in. Either way, look at it there.
Simitroff went forward with that one again on purpose. Looking to get that quick goal, St. Viator, in this overtime period.
Simitroff shoots it. Wow. On target. Didn't look like Likovic was ready for it, but lucky goaltending. Voris walks in, has a little bit of speed, cuts to the backhand, has a lane, shoots it. Great save by Likovic. Gupta now rushing, takes a bit of a slash. Nobody home, but it might work off to his favor. Yurkov on the backhand takes a spin and slows things down. Yurkov rims it around the boards, hoping somebody's there. Gupta is. Collecting his Gupta, but he gets it stripped away. And now, with a head of steam was Voris, but a nice back check from the Patriots results in a chance for the Stevenson Patriots. Yurkov shoots one, great save by the netminder Harrer. The Lions, it's O'Neal, carrying, 1-on-2. Takes a look, slows things down, looks for the pass to the point, he gets it. A shot, that time denied by the right pad of Likovic. 2:50 left in overtime. Another shot goes off of a stick and out of play. We'll try again.
Slowed down a little bit in that last minute and a half. But times are so tense right now at this 3-on-3 overtime. Nobody looking to make any sort of mistake, give the other team any sort of odd man rush.
O'Neal will take the draw. Is met by Wodelko. About as 50-50 as you can get, but O'Neal wins the draw. Passes it to Muneo. Pass to the point, it's Kufel. Cuts to his right. Has a bit of space to work with. Was trying to get the shot off, but Wodelko stymies him. Turned over in front. Spinning. Almost trying to get the shot off. It's O'Neal. Hesitating. Gets the shot off, but it goes wide. Wodelko is there, but O'Neal wins the battle. O'Neal was hoping to find Muneo. And now coming the other way is Brown. 1-on-1. Cuts to his right. Shoots one, but that one is blocked. Now it's the Lions with a potential 2-on-1. It's Hoffman. Cutting, passing. Muneo. Great save. Likovic there. But a puck squirts free. Right in front of the deep slot. Another great block. Heavy legs here in overtime. They clear, and that'll be icing. Smart icing.
Absolutely. I think Wodelko's a little bit shaken up after blocking that shot. Right there's the exact moment where you would like to see possibly a goaltender try and play that puck, keep things going. As we see the pace really starting to pick up. We get a few look at those St. Viator looks in that last sequence. So we're going to get a look at that block from Wodelko come sliding across right there.
Action resumes. Voris has it on the backhand. Carries it behind the net. Looking for someone to pass to. But it's Stevenson that comes away with it. It's Fredden. In comes Fredden, skating, shooting, trying to go short side. Blockered away by Harrer. Fredden still there, applying some pressure, but Voris carries. Back checking is Fredden, but Voris shoots one, trying to go top shelf. But the blocker up to the task. It's Huntley now. Nutley walks in, shoots one, doesn't get anything on it. Good tie up with the stick. A very risky pass through the center of the ice. Hoffman there gets a chip on it. Nutley behind the net. Has it. Hoping to play it off to the point, but decides backhand it deep in Stevenson territory. And now it's Voris. Smoller there to stymie his chance, but Voris very physical. He's fresh. Just came over the bench for his brother. 30 seconds left in overtime. Yurkov was looking for the power move. Couldn't get it to go. It's Bickers now on the backhand. Gets it stripped away. Bad change for Stevenson. Could be 2-on-1 if they hurry. Voris cuts to the backhand. Centering chance, but a sliding denial. That time by Wodelko. 10 seconds left in overtime. Backdoor play. That one goes wide. Will it go out of the zone? It will. 5 seconds left in the overtime period. One more chance. Goes well deep. That'll be icing with 0.9 left on the clock.
I think it possibly could have been 2-3 seconds when that puck crossed the line. I think the official's going over to tell them to put more time up on the clock. We'll see what they do. As we see the sliding attempt there again from Wodelko, who just wore a shot. They switch it from 0.9 to 1 second. As they're going to pull their goalie, does Stevenson, but Wodelko wore that shot earlier, had to ice the puck in order to get off the ice. Again, putting his body on the line to shut down that pass. And with 1 second to go, it's going to be 4 skaters to 3. Oh, no, it looks like there's going to be a little bit more time added up onto the clock.
We'll see how much time they give. 1 second, we've seen crazier things. More time only gives Stevenson an opportunity to cash in. As we get
Wouldn't be
official
surprised
word.
to see either team also call a timeout, Rudy.
See that as well. 1.8, the official call. The shot attempt goes wide, and with all that being said, after overtime, it's still 4-4. We'll go to the shootout.
More free hockey. And again, Rudy, I feel like I have to mention again something that's interesting about the SHL. It is a sudden death shootout. So if one team shoots and scores and the next team goes and misses, that is it. There's no 3-round minimum, 5-round minimum. Times are very tense. You better send out your best shooter first.
We will see who both teams choose, but the suspense brewing here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Chances for both teams. None are able to cash in. Whole lot of fours on the score clock as 44 shots on goal for the Lions, 4 goals apiece. The only lopsided number is the 23 shots on goal for the Patriots, but none of that matters now. It's a sudden death shootout.
And St. Viator, as the home team, has the opportunity to elect to shoot first or second. Head coach Tim Benz elects to shoot second. And it looks like it's going to be Yurkov as the first shooter for Stevenson.
Yurkov versus Harrer. Sudden death shootout. It doesn't get much better than this on the SHL Network. Here we go.
SHL Game of the Week never disappoints, Rudy.
Never has, never will. It's Yurkov taking the slow trot. Quiet is Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Coming in, faking, shooting, and a great save by Harrer.
Yurkov looking to wait out Hare. You see as he's going to try to move this puck quickly to his forehand, but that last push from Hare and keeping his glove out in front of him shut down any angle. And now with the game on his stick, it's going to be Loftus to try to put things away for a St. Viator win.
Loftus in on Likovid. Loftus coming in with a little bit more speed. Shoots one. Great save by Likovid. We continue at Mount Prospect.
Looked like he tried to go 5-hole. We're going to get the angle from right behind here. Yep, looks like Loftus tried to go 5-hole on Likovid, but Likovid able to snap those pads down. And Rudy, you mentioned it. When the referee blows the whistle, this place you could hear a pin drop as Wodelko now is going to shoot for Stevenson.
Wodelko comes in, another slow trot. Coming in, fakes the shot, has space, but he gets denied by the left pad of Brock Harrer.
Looked like a real similar approach to what Yurkov did. Hare, again with that push with that right skate, able to stay with it and has good patience. And again, St. Viator with an opportunity to win. This is Sibitrov.
Sibitrov with the game on his stick. In on Likovid. Sibitrov goes backhand. He scores! Two goals on the game, and the game winner in the shootout. And the Lions finish what they started, a much-needed win. They get it in the shootout.
Connor Sibitrov, we get a great view of it right there. He goes forehand, backhand, fools Likovid, puts it into the net, and St. Viator earns the extra point on a Sunday night here at Mount Prospect Ice Arena in what was an instant classic.
Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me.
We got you.
Oh, how about that? The show goes on.
As the final score, 5-4 in favor of the Lions in what was an instant classic on the SHL Game of the Week. And now, you heard from in the open, and now with one of the great players, it's Brock Harrer. We'll toss it down to ice level.
All righty, guys, here with Brock Harrer. Walk me through those saves. What was going on in your mind when you made those two huge saves in the shootout?
You know, I was just trying to think if he was gonna like shoot or like try and make a move there, but you know, just gotta react. You know.
Well, that was a real good game with Stevenson. You play him again Wednesday. Are you looking forward to another matchup like this?
Yeah, I hope we can you know, make it a little bit more comfortable in this, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, you sealed the deal, and congratulations on the win, Brock. All right, back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Again, your final score 5-4 on behalf of our fantastic crew here on the SHL Network. Down at ice level, it was Luke Jordan to my right, Andrew Rubin. I've been your man, Rudy Hodgson. The SHL Game of the Week continues all season long, but tonight, an instant classic that sees the Lions come out on top. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.